It's a room full of incredibly talented, very funny people, all making amazing choices and just sort of very different kind of I don't know, sort of styles and all. I just loved every single atom of this experience. I really did. It was a joy. You know, it was really interesting seeing a scene kind of start to take off. Quite often we do a read through and then he will just go around the room and just do a little sprinkle of magic, wouldn't he? A little tweak here and there. And then it starts to sort of float up into something very special.
We are at the halfway point of Ted Lasso season 3, but how would you describe these next 6 episodes of the season?
Sequential.
There's 6 of them. And
one after the other. Episode 12 is the final episode. I can't tell you that.
Episode 7 is the next season. You know. Brian, I'm very intrigued by the 2 doors behind you. I have to say, it looks like a farce is about to happen. And anyway, we can't, we can't give anything away like that. We have to say that it's great, and it's really, really the comedy, the level just keeps going up. This was a transitional episode, so I think you're going to see the team moving, going into action a little bit more. This was a kind of sit and think and meditate kind of episode, and seeing people off work, was a great one. So they're kind of back at work from now on.
Of course. And James, I wanted to ask you this question. Trent Crimm has more of a featured role in this season because, his character is writing a book about the team. So how's it been working closely with the cast, like with Jason Sudeikis and the rest of the cast members this season?
It was I've just learned loads, as you can imagine. To be honest, I have. It's a room full of incredibly talented, very funny people, all making amazing choices and just sort of very different kind of I don't know, sort of styles and all. I just loved every single atom of this experience. I really did. It was a joy. It was really interesting seeing a scene kind of start to take off. Quite often we do a read through and then he will just go around the room and just do a little sprinkle of magic, wouldn't he? A little tweak here and there. And then it starts to sort of float up into something very special. So I loved being around more.
Of course. And Jeremy Higgins, your character has been consistent throughout these last 3 seasons. One of the things I liked about this season is you got to perform in that jazz club. So was that your favorite moment for your character this season, or was it something else?
I think it was. Yeah, I've got to be honest. I loved doing it. It was a pretty long day. We were in that club the whole day. But I'd worked on the song quite a lot because I wanted to get it right. Having said that, of course, I recorded it with the band before we actually filmed it, because otherwise it would be, out of sequence. We might do different tempos or something like that. But we still played it. We still played it live together, and it was such a joy. They were so talented, annoyingly talented for people who are only about 22. Outrageous that they were that good. So I loved it. Yeah.
Awesome. And last question for me before I let you go is: there's been a lot of talk about the future of this series, but if the series were to end, would you like to see your characters in a spinoff show or even come back for a movie?
Yes.
Both those things.
Yeah.
or the abbreviated version. Yes.
Yes.
Why not? What a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Again, congratulations on Ted Lasso and continued success to both of you.